Ladies and gentlemen of all races and nations, please sit back and relax as I tell you the tale of myself. I am a Tabaxi of many names, but to those that talk to me, I mainly go by Carmine. To a plainsman's eye, I am but a humble bard, but to others, I tend to be a bit more elusively annoying, if you will. Some have called me a hero, and while I don't resent the praise, the way I go about my business at times gets pretty dicey for the average citizen. But hey, someone has to do it. My hit list is very short and always changes wherever I go, but I try to make sure the town I enter sings a completely different tune by the time I leave. That was up until I was granted a certain opportunity. In one of the few times when I was backed up into a corner, on the verge of getting my tail ripped off my behind by some really greedy Kenku, out of the blue, I see a large dragon, a copper one to be precise, comes up and stares down that Kenku and... let's just say the dragon had a really plump bird for a meal. After finding out that the Kenku had stolen some dragon eggs to sell on the black market, I didn't hesitate returning them to the dragon, who was named Mirik. He questioned how a thief would be willing to hand over something so valuable. But I don't steal for myself. I steal and do what I do for the common folk, just trying to get by, or have been wronged by people like the Kenku. Plus, those were someone's kids. I couldn't let them be sold off to someplace unknown. After hearing that, he offered me a place at the Dragon Riders College, which I was to be a part of what they called the Chosen Eight. With an offer like that, how could I refuse? The other Chosen Eight I've met so far are an interesting bunch, to say the least. Outside of Ro, who after an interesting turn of events, we sort of formed a very close sibling relationship with each other. The others I know very few things about, but I'm sure in time we'll be as thick as thieves. Well, as thick as we can be. I must say, being a part of something that doesn't require me to steal for a living is rather refreshing. But living off of what I make as a bard and just staying on the campus all the time, especially after I spent at least 2 years just traveling on my own, it's kind of a change. But still, even when all this Dragon Rider stuff is done, it will be nice to get back to my normal routine again. Even with the added entourage, it'll be nice to have folks to fight next to and possibly steal a few things. It's been a while since I've been a part of something like that. This time, I'll make sure we don't steer off course.